Hello, loves. I have a message for somebody. I don't know who, what. There's a lot of sensations going on in my body, and it's really interesting. I tried to record something last night, and it's just occurred to me. Like, I stayed in my room, so I was working on my bed, and I just thought, I'll just press record here. And actually, there was a lot of interference. There was things going on in the house. There was someone moving backwards and forwards in front of my room and all this stuff. And I ended up not recording it. There's been, and this is part of the message, there's been a lot of an appearance of a stirring of an old masculine, almost like dinosaur power over energy coming through. Like, it's like the stirring of the beast that's been slumbering and well fed for so long, and now the food supply is starting to disappear. So it's like stirring and leaching out a little bit, and I've felt it quite strongly in the last couple of days. And there was interference. I've had a feeling of being like strangled, like somebody's gripping my throat. So I feel like I just got to trust that this is for somebody. I feel like there's issues around, there's either a place, space, or a person with whom you can't be fully yourself. There's something around a voice, a truth that wishes to come out, but there's a fear around releasing that and how it's going to be received. There's issues maybe around being asked to look at with the balancing of the masculine and the feminine within. In other words, is this a part of me? Maybe somebody, I feel like this is for somebody who's quite deep in their journey. In other words, they're quite aware of self, done a lot of work and very, very conscious in the moment. But this is like a very ancient, old, stirring kind of feeling that's very uncomfortable. Been feeling it very strongly in the body, which tells me that it's very ancient, 222. So this is coming through as a confirmation that what you're feeling on a very visceral level, or the sensations of this, represent a very ancient, this tussle, struggle, trauma between masculine and feminine, and how the consciousness plays out between men and women, and the constructs of expectations, obligations. There's something around sort of stereotypes as well. I feel like I feel like there's been a bit of a shock recently, or maybe a truth coming to light that's been a little bit uncomfortable. And maybe you've seen a man in a different light. There's some uncomfortability around the masculine or around men. And there's something around the voice, and this is such a space of honouring. It's such a deep space. I'm feeling like a raw scream that wants to come out. Maybe somebody's been feeling a lot of rage, and it feels very primal. And there could be fear with that. There's a message to realise that this is just a current. I'm hearing it's a current. It's a current that's running through. And I'm almost seeing you like come out of yourself to view it as just a process that's running through, and to put your voice into that. Maybe find a way to release, find a way to tone the throat chakra as well. I'm having a feeling of being under attack, or almost as if there's a fear around that. I'm hearing that as much as there is dark attack at the moment, it's only really penetrating the fields, the spaces, the bodies that allow it to. And I'm just seeing a pair of eyes. Just be conscious And there's something around removing self, separating self from it. In other words, taking a higher perspective is what it feels like. It's just playing out. It's just playing out. There's almost a bringing back to the body, like a really deep uncomfortability in the body, and spirit's saying that I'm just wanting to move. I'm seeing like dancers by the fire. Like there's really no replacement for actually moving the body. And I know that I've been really called, and I'm not doing it enough actually, but just to move in different ways. Dancing is so therapeutic right now, and I feel like it's like releasing old energy, and it's also anchoring in a new spirit of expansion, a consciousness, and anchoring in a new consciousness when we move to music, allowing sound to come through the body. There's something around how what we're receiving in terms of through the ears, the sound. What are we consuming? What type of talk, self-talk maybe, or conversations are we around a lot? Spirit's guiding us to be really conscious of everything and to choose. So we can choose what relationships we're in. We can choose what friendships we have. And it really is a call now to choose in alignment with your heart, with what you truly know to be good for you. Everything will be surfacing now. And if something isn't good for us, it's not in alignment, it's coming through as suffering in the body, it's deeply uncomfortable. It's just not a match. That's it. It's not a match vibrationally. Can we just look at it in that very clear, that's not a match for me. That's okay. It's okay. Drop the judgment. I'm hearing drop the judgment. It's not a decision that needs to carry weight or meaning. It's simply making a preference based on what is an energetic vibrational match for what is our truth in that moment. Are we going to continue to give ourselves away in that moment? Because this is the core of self-abandonment. I'm actually so happy to have the house to myself. Also realise that, you know, isn't it interesting the effect of other people's energy, just being in a space when you're an empath, you're doing this work, you're a beacon of light. Sometimes it irritates people, and just being in a space with people means that your nervous system is automatically taking account of theirs on that very functional level. You're an empath. You're taking account of others on a very physical level, like your actual nervous system. You're that much of a superpower. You're automatically trying to make people feel better on a very unconscious level. It's so genius. Like, but this is why we've got to be so tight with our energetic field. So because there's someone else in the house, I realised earlier I've been a bit quieter than I normally am. Shaturama, this is not a time to be quiet. It's a time to let go. It's a time to vocalize, to verbalize, to let it out, and to really find our tone, a vibrational freedom that comes through the movement of the body, movement through the body into expression of some sort, if we are producing something rather than consuming it. So bringing back to movement through the body, your beautiful body, I'm hearing. Ayatuka siana moshatia tiata tiana utkui. So is there anything else? What are we looking at with this, Spirit? I'm just seeing like a pillar of light from the heavens, and a higher self energy that's this was coming through yesterday. I keep feeling like, or hearing, higher self collective, and it's like, it's what I've experienced, but I also feel it for all of you. It's like there are so many parts of us, of our consciousness, that are waiting to merge, to come in, to be received, to really land and to drop their codes. And what all we're really doing here is a practice of conscious expansion. So we're consciously aware and connecting to that higher self part, expanding our consciousness. Because when we expand our bandwidth, we can receive more information because we comprehend it, we understand it. The comprehension is key. This Empress energy is coming through all week. The ability to comprehend is like, it's the alchemy, it's magic, it's the thing that creates something new. Allow whatever wants to come through. Find a safe space if you don't feel safe. It's releasing this old, there's a connection here, like the Ouroboros, between the fear and the releasing of the voice. Once you release through the voice what wants to be spoken in a way that feels good for you, where you can fully let go, that is releasing the old stagnant. It's the rage is attached to the fear. It creates a space, it shifts something through, so that what is waiting off the back of that, the freedom that comes from releasing the energy of fear, however that manifests through the body, releasing it through the voice, very powerful. And there's an invitation to like give it to the earth as well, give it to the elements consciously in communion with that. Take it from me, I honor it, but I'm ready to lay it down, to let it go. Whew, you lot are going through a lot. We're all going through this together. 12. It really is beautiful. You know, there's so the body makes everything feel so heavy. This construct, this sort of wading through time and space. But really, there's so much beauty in it. It kept coming the other day, like the only way we can see the beauty in our shadow is if we are prepared to stare it in the face and to really examine it. And we find the beauty through the expansion, through the freedom that's on the other side of the heaviness, of the contrast. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Shukoyai taramorasiai. I think that's the message. I'm going deeper into studying the true tarot. It's so deep. I've skirted around it for years, and I've never really felt like, I feel like you've got to be really knowledgeable, know the cards inside out. Like, they're so deep. They're related to the very core principles and mysteries of life and everything. So, but I feel like I'm getting to a point of comprehension, and how as well that kind of reading weaves into, you know, what's coming through me as well. It's always beautiful when the cards just confirm, affirm and activate everything that's already present. And this is what we're doing here. We're playing in this co-creational field. Everything's out there. People can feel it. I was listening to a podcast this morning, and somebody was saying that the angelic presence, the angelic realm, the frequencies like raised to a point where the angel support, whether you believe in angels or not, it's like the Elohim, it's like the highest expression from God, I guess. So whatever that is, you know, it's a presence, isn't it? It's like an archetype. It's an indication of divine presence at a very high level, very fine vibrational level. So very, very present on the earth right now. And I just had this huge rush through my body. It is true. It's true. Every human being right now walking on this earth has the opportunity to feel the presence of the divine. It's purely down to whether they are allowing space for that, whether they're tuned in enough, whether they have enough self-awareness, enough trust of the instincts and the senses in the body, whether they have enough capacity to follow what they know to be right, or whether they have that moral compass. Everyone's making a choice now. I believe they've already made a choice. And those who are prepared to live anchored in the heart and in alignment with awakened heart and devote to that and choose on that basis. The new earth is here, it's present, this is what we're creating. We're like starting again at 0 point, and those in alignment are creating the new. I think a lot of people are just building up their self-worth. It's like we're rubbing something from our eyes and going, what? It's time. What, me? It's that kind of feeling. What, me? Yeah, you. If you can sense or feel anything, then it's like being given a dream, isn't it? And that dream is ours alone to bring to life. It's an indication of pure potential. We wouldn't be able to see something if it wasn't possible to get it, if it wasn't possible to experience it. It wouldn't be possible to vision. And there's so much more as well. There's so much more. So much more than we can consciously imagine at this stage. So it's just a trust, a deepening, ground that body. If it resonated with you around the feelings in the body, like, I just want to, sometimes I felt like my head's going to explode, or I'm going to pop or burst, or something's crawling out of my body. I've been on all fours, like, it's wild. Like, we're literally midwifing, we're birthing, we're in the birth canal. I'm just about to pop. The pop is imminent. So just stay in the heart, stay in the body, believe, stay in the feeling wherever it is of magic and miracles, because that is literally the reality that is present right now. However small or large it shows, it's present. Even if it's, we're still waiting for the physical world to catch up. We're still waiting for that. But it's coming. It's here. And timelines are collapsing at an accelerated rate. I've really noticed that the last couple of days. So just hold the line. I love you. Until next time.